Hello everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age. We just picked up a wife, a noble, good, wonderful woman who will not cause any trouble at all when we try to make like nice decisions. Okay, so what do we got here? Amazing. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing wrong here. World map. There's nothing here. There's a strange gray box up here. Did I wait, hold on. World map. Okay, apparently that's my bad. Okay, we're going to, what was it called, Lothring? We're going to a town north of, uh-oh.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
That crowd sound.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oh boy. We gotta reveal that the king's beloved wife is the daughter of the guy who possibly super betrayed him. That's a big old woofer right there. I like how my character's just like, yep, that's my dog.
I sent some Darkspawn.
Oh, Morrigan. What? He wags his tail happily and pants. the dog. Can you pet the dog?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I can't. I don't know why this is so funny to me. You freaking Alistair doing like the puppy dog voice. I should probably explain. It's pretty late as I'm recording, so I may be affected by that. Alright, let's think. Geez, I don't like a lot of these options. Just go with that. Happy Bark. Oh no. Oh no. Good name. Good name for a dog. Good name for a warhound. Goodness. I need a great name. Oh, I should have remembered this and put more thought into it. Jeez. Let's think. Let's do something like stereotypical, like to do with like ancient warriors or something like that. How about... Oh, no. Do I have a lot of space here? Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Alright. Wait, one of your party members has begun to genuinely like you and respect your leadership. Is it the dog? Is it the dog or is it Alistair? As you improve your relationship with party members, head back to camp to speak with them. They'll be much more willing to open up when they don't have to worry about death around every corner. And you'll need to talk to them more if you want to continue to improve your relationship. You can track party members' approval ratings using the orange bar at the bottom of their character records. Okay. Heck yes. I'm actually gonna spell check myself if y'all will give me a second. But Thucydides would be a great name for a dog. Because, I mean, if you're gonna go with some kind of stereotypical, like, you're gonna give him a warrior name, it has to be like, it has to be Greco-Roman, right? But yes, I did spell I spelled Thucydides correctly. So the dogger's name is Thucydides. What a big old woofer. Alright. See if these... we're just gonna do the right thing and just take everything. I like how this Herlock automatically turned to a skeleton. Deathroot. I always get a kick out of fantasy games names for plants. Because, you know, some of them are honestly kind of believable. And they actually may be somewhat historical names. But, you know, things like Wormwood. You know, if you put that in your fantasy game, like, that's got actual, you know, precedence. So it's, yeah, sure. But, it's a little weird how you select the, like, move to world map thing and then it shows your character move, and then it goes back to it. It's a little weird, but that's okay. Also, I want to look at this map just a little bit.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
Well, he seems friendly.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
Okay, hold on. First of all, look at that man's hammer. Okay? That man is carrying a hammer the size of a human being. You gotta respect it. That mad respect. I also like how one of this guy's companions is just like, oh, we maybe shouldn't mess with these four, you know. I love any time that's a character, like that voice is a character. Yeah, we're not paying because we're not gonna pay the king's taxes. We sure ain't gonna pay some highwayman's taxes, right? Toll bridges, thievery. Okay. Yeah, we're not refugees, pal.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Hunter.
This one looks
That's why
armed.
it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You still got to pay. Okay. Oh, so you're toll collectors?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway.
Oh, for the roads. They're taxing for the roads. You should charge more.
You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations.
Let's try to persuade them.
So, we'll let you pass for a bigger score. Do believe we're the morons in this scenario.
Yes.
If a caravan's coming, shouldn't we set up an ambush?
Uh-oh.
There is no caravan, you simpleton. You, just pay the blasted toll and then go pray for protection or whatever you're here for.
You know, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Oh.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty
Oh.
on you are found.
But
I forgot
aren't them
this.
Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
Some might
You
say the
have
best.
a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You know what? I feel like Morrigan might like this.
He is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
You know what? See, I feel like the second option is just going to end in combat. The third option definitely ends in combat. Because I want to see if I can push for more money.
And just when we had things settled.
Oh, yep, I was right.
We surrender. We're just trying to get by.
We
before the
surrender.
Darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Can I recruit this guy? I don't know. I'm just gonna take everything he's got.
Yes, yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Yeah, run.
Bless you. The Darkspawn can have this place.
Going.
A dead Templar. Uh-oh, we got a note. We got a note and a locket. That makes me think side quest. Bandito. Okay. He said something about chests they brought with them, right? Aha! A trap trigger? Okay, I imagine I can make traps as a rogue. So that doesn't feel like the money that was stolen. But okay. Okay. Cutscene time again.
There it is. Lothering.
Lothering.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
This relationship is great. You have been a bit quiet there, buddy.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Yeah, we should get a lay of the land.
But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Let's act like I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
It kind of bothers me that it's in this game that his name is pronounced Eamon, because while I can see that, it really looks like it should be Aemon, which sounds way more like fantasy to me than Eamon. Eamon just sounds like a mispronunciation. I feel like we've already had this conversation. But why? Yeah, why me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
I'm not trying to fight you. I just feel like Alistair will hate this.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Let's
I can give you directions if you like.
Where do we find your boy Eamon?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Fair enough. Hey, we have a dialogue option that indicates our background.
There must be other Dalish in Ferelden, in fact I'm sure of it. If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
What about them dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
What about the circle?
That will be at their tower on Lake Carlenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
And what about Logan?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Yeah, true.
Then you have a plan. Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Jeez, that is a long way. Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I was ready before you interrupted, sir. Sir. Okay, let's look around. You never know. You never know what you might find under Burge's boxes of boiled denims. I'm just gonna assume anybody whose name is something like refugee is not somebody I need to talk to.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Oh man, I'm liking the dialogue between Alistair and Morrigan right now. I will try, if I can, to catch those moments like that. Okay. Farmer. He's a farmer. I vaguely remember this area. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna keep moving. But yeah, I'll try to catch those little moments when the companions talk to each other. Uh-oh.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, just a bunch of no-name.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth.
I feel like this little
To
boy...
watch how helplessly they scurry about.
Yeah. He's a quest.
Have you seen my mother?
Just beat it. Frick off. Oh, good grief.
Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Your mom's dead.
Why not? Why would she leave me here?
Your mom's dead.
But she must be coming.
Where's your daddy?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Experience points. Yeah.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Yeah,
I
go
will,
over there.
but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf?
No, I'm a dwarf. Sarcastic.
Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Kid, I didn't agree to nothing. I didn't help you in any way. I told you to frick off. Oh, yeah, whatever. Fat refugee here. Okay, I think...
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
Hi to you too.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons. No, he's a chanter. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
If I wanted to thatch a roof.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Some weird, like, pseudo-Christian... Bandits! Bandits everywhere! Yeah. We gonna take side quests. Typically, when I play an RPG for the first time, I don't... Excuse you?
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at dark.
That zoom in.
There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Yeah.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Yeah, what? Who hurt you?
My family, my clan. Those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Yeah, how'd you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Oh, yeah.
Are you calling me a coward?
Yes. I quite literally know dogs made of sterner stuff than you. Persuade.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
And he ran away,
right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Persuade.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight.
Oh, that is a fierce underbite.
Can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts. They will take your children.
Okay. Didn't expect to see a bug like that, but okay.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune.
I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
That's a lot of money. Now, I will say, I don't agree with what this guy is doing. I feel like this priestess lady is being a bit of a busybody. But that doesn't change that, yeah, what this guy's doing is wrong. But yeah, don't you think you're being a bit unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Oh, I kind of like some of my options here. So, okay. His argument is these people need this stuff and they're willing to pay more for it. So what I'm doing is completely fine. But here's the thing. He can still sell the goods. Like, if his goal is to make money, he can still make money without taking advantage of these people. Like, okay, if his prices are so high and people stop buying from him, he'll be forced to lower his prices. But he's using these people's desperation as an excuse to take advantage of them, and that's not okay.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for
I love you.
generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
I feel like Morgan hated. Yes! I knew it! Morgan would hate it. Morgan would have had me, like, take the money and run the priestess off. I know. Well, we're back to the original Dragon Age playthroughs.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates. Mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
So I love that Alistair's super sarcastic, and Morgan is just mean, and I kind of like that Alistair just can't take the heat. That's really funny to me. But I want to point something out. He refers to mages that are not within the circle, within like the approved mages, that they're apostates. And apostate is something generally, like, that's a term generally used in a religious context. Like I said, I don't know a lot about the lore of this game or anything, but this kind of makes me wonder if magic has some kind of religious origin or something, or if that's just the word the developers decided to go with. And that, I mean, that's fine, but okay, we have an exclamation point here.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
Well, funny you should say that.
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. Oh, he doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric.
So I'm guessing maybe if I have the ability to make traps, I can help this woman.
None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Now I wonder.
A lean harvest and so many mouths to feed.
I was gonna say, I wonder if I could come back to her. Not that I had any like real intention of taking making traps.
You taken care of.
What?
Lothering's full up with refugees. Might be space in Alison's barn. Speak up.
Oh, I wonder if you help her, if she'll let you stay with her.
A Grey Warden, are we? Did I mention I'm the bleeding queen of Ferelden? Looks like you can fend for yourself tonight.
Jeez, okay.
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help, NPC? Oh, I just X'd out of that bigger than anything.
Do, and not enough time.
Do you need any help?
Don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Hey.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Awesome. Okay, I think I started to say something earlier and then trailed off, as is my habit, sadly. But what I was going to say is, when I play an RPG for the first time, I typically... I'm not saying I'm going to do everything there is to do in this game. But I am going to try to see a good bit of it beyond just the main story.
A chasen would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Okay. Things are pretty desperate. Okay, I remember this.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
What are you?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I'm Alaria.
You mock me. Or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, That's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
Yeah, no, I agree with Alistair there. Sorry. Let's see. What did you do to end up in here?
I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this?
I mean, I haven't really talked to anybody who wasn't being, like, being rude or being weird. Are you guilty?
Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I'm responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now.
How long have you been here?
20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most.
Are you interested in seeking atonement?
Death will be my atonement. I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made.
Interesting.
The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Honest.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Yeah, like I said, that is interesting to me that Morrigan very specifically is like, yeah, we should help this guy. Whereas helping the, like, people in general, you know, when it comes to a person taking advantage of them financially or something, she's just like, nah, I don't like that. Like, survival of the fittest. But anyway, guys, it's about that time. Sorry that not a lot has happened in this episode, but I feel like we're going to have a couple of episodes like this throughout the series where we're just experiencing the towns and things. Things that there are to see. I will say after this recording, I'll go ahead and level up my character. I do see that there. If you've been kind of screaming at me about that, sorry, but thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye.